bouncy globe.
Coming out of hibernation in 3, 2, 1.
All right, I am corona negative. Let's get going.
What are we doing here?
I think we're live.
Are we? Well, let's start.
Cool. Welcome to the morning show, together with our newest at the desk member who's gotten her latest promotion, not just in her job, her life, and as my dog's godmother, but Helena.
Are you serious right now?
I just said something entirely crazy to get her excited for the day. No way she's actually the godmother. Helena, could you please give the audience just a quick word about who you are and why you deserve this promotion?
I've been here the whole time.
And that is a good enough reason?
For us to do this live?
Apparently that's a good enough reason, so fuck it, we'll do it live.
すみません。よくわかりません。何か他にお手伝いできることはありませんか？わかりました。さよなら。
Last time on the morning show, we talked about water and the importance that we need to give to it. Now, there's something that a lot of water is used for, something I don't find that important, but some people care a lot about, and that would be food. Now, food is something that we don't give enough attention to in the ways that we should sometimes, especially in the amount of food that we waste each and every day. In September, we will have the International Day of Food Loss Awareness. Now, of course, every day is some day, but that day is a real day, so please appreciate that day today. Helena, we should really talk about the 6 ways in which food gets lost. So, what did you have for breakfast?
Banana bread.
And did you finish that banana bread?
I did.
Oh, that's so great. So, when we actually bring that banana bread to you, how did you think that banana got there?
Probably was harvested.
That is correct, but not all bananas are actually made past harvest. Now, some people will take a banana and handle it a little bit too roughly. Now, that means we have a bruised banana that we can't sell at market. Or we might wash it a little bit too vigorously, or the banana just had a problem and it broke open and came out of its shell a bit too soon. So,
Bananas have shells.
I call everything a shell. This is your shell. That is a banana shell. This is a koala shell. We all have shells and we're all shelled inside our shells. Once we move into the processing, how do we actually lose bananas?
Well, processing stage for every fruit can be different, but for bananas specifically, they're peeled, or as Charles likes to believe, they're shells, and can create food waste as well as other bananas that are deemed unfit for consumers.
Once our beautiful bananas are processed, we need to distribute them around the world, because normally bananas do not come from the lush, beautiful, always gray, cloudy, and rainy climate of the Netherlands. So they come from usually tropical places sent around the world to us here to be used in our shakes, breads, and sometimes other purposes. So we will lose a lot of fruit and vegetables, which will sometimes then go to secondary markets, tertiary markets, or to a back alley where then I find my bananas. Now, what we need to do is figure out a way to lessen the loss in this distribution, but what we need to deal with next is consumption. Helena, how do you consume your bananas?
Banana bread.
That is a great way for our next step, end of life. Now, many bananas will turn mushy, they will turn brown, they will turn black, and I don't like to discriminate, but sometimes they're less tasty. Now, we need something to be able to do for those end of life.
Obviously, the two of us know nothing of this topic, so we actually met with someone who does.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to hit it then.
Hi, we're at Conscious Kitchen. We're here to learn about food rescue. Come on in. Hello. So, tell me a bit about yourself and what Conscious Kitchen is.
Of course. So Conscious Kitchen as a foundation started back in 2019, and me and around 3 or 4 others were co-founders of the organization. Back in 2016 it started as a student initiative. What they did is they went to the market, they went to host dinners for themselves, and then in such a short time we grew so big that we started considering being a foundation. A lot of the people who originally started Conscious Kitchen were very much into dumpster diving. Unfortunately, that's not really a thing in the Netherlands. But instead they realized that at the Hague market, they had a lot of food waste and they were throwing away a lot of produce that was actually still really good quality. From that idea of trying to reduce food waste, we started to collect it and process it to make dinners every single week. And also to build a community for people who have similar interests, either in food or sustainability, or just in general want a very conscious and social environment to go to every single week.
So how could someone, even like me, get involved?
So we have a core team, but we also have weekly volunteers. We use sign-up sheets and online forms where people can fill out what shift they want to take. And it's really like no strings attached. It's like you can do this for 1 week and never show up again, or you can be really a regular here.
What is something you think people at home could do that want to minimize their food waste but potentially also contribute to food rescue?
You can buy so much food nowadays that it's really easy to just overbuy. And I think one of the main takeaways is to focus on what you have in your fridge and be creative. Do creative cooking, try to rescue food that might otherwise be wasted, but also like if you want to experiment, think about pickling some food or using that 1/2 cabbage that you have left over and make kimchi out of it. One of the easiest things to pickle that I learned here at Conscious Kitchen is cucumbers. You literally just boil some vinegar, sugar, cucumbers and store it in a dry place and you have cucumbers for the rest of your life.
Beautiful snack.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we go cook and eat finally?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's go.
Thank you, Ilse, for getting us out of one pickle and straight into another. It's incredible to see all of these local initiatives, and we're grateful that we can shine a spotlight on some of them. There's other amazing things going on, like ways in which you can save food from grocery stores or restaurants that would be thrown away, or doing packaging-free shopping. And that's it for us. Good morning and good night.